Yeah, good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar. Me, Jamie Hara. I've got to go through it again. Jason Cundy.
Here we go again. Getting tired of this. Has anyone seen Tottenham Hotspur? Has anyone seen 3 Point Lane? You're going to one hell of a whooping. The league of Spurs. Romario and Van der Ven going up to half-time. You're going to win a hell of a beating. The 18th league defeat of the season. It could be 20. Can you be 20? You're going to win a hell of a beating. Big Ange covering his ears at Stamford Bridge. Spurs and feet clapping. Don't make me laugh. It's who we are, mate.
It's just who we are.
It's who we are, mate.
It's just who we are.
Just who we are, mate.
It's just who we are.
Seven Sister Station, Jane Madison throwing darts. Gavin from Gavin Station, can you hear me? You're going to win a hell of a whooping. Paul Hawksby, Chicken. You're going to win a hell of a beating. John Chenna, AJ Tracy, Darius, no, what do you not do? Seriously, Aussie's Dream, can you hear me, Aussie's Dream? You're going to win a hell of a beating.
Come on. Nottingham Forest moved back up to third in the race for the Champions League. This swings momentum back in their favour. A top draw again from them. Big result. Spurs tonight, though. Jeez. I mean, come on. 18 Premier League defeats. Can he stay in the job, Ange, even if he wins the Europa League? I don't know if he can. It's so bad. Have your say. 03 717 22 33 44. Elsewhere, though, Burnley and Leeds. They're officially promoted to the Premier League. Third promotion for Scott Parker. Surely he deserves a bit more credit. We're seeing all these managers get these big jobs. Scott Parker's on fire in the Championship. What do they need to do to stay up, though? We can't have another 3 teams go down. Get involved in the show. Can't do it without you. We'll talk about the weekend's football as well. Man United, they were terrible. 03 717 22 33 44. Hello, mate.
You lot are pathetic. You lot are absolutely pathetic.
No favours here, mate.
Do you know what?
Not
right?
giving you no favours.
So here's me, right? Because we had a good win yesterday against Fulham. But now we need Spurs to do us a favour. Come on, just do. It's what it feels like to support Spurs. That lack of effort, disappointment. After 18 league defeats. 18!
It's bad, mate. It's
mate,
bad.
This is disastrous.
I know.
What's going on? How can this be? How
I don't
to
know,
is
mate.
to do?
I don't know.
Mate,
look,
the only thing you do is lose. Get beat every week. I'm doing the same thing. I'm tired, Jay. I'm tired of doing it. I don't want to do it anymore. It's no fun. Where's the fun? It used to be fun.
You've done that 20 times now.
How many times have I done it? I've done that at least 18 in the league. Probably more FA Cup. You'd have got beat somewhere in Europe, probably. League Cup. Over 20 times I've done that. It used to be fun. It's no fun anymore. It's every week.
Oh, dear.
You lot.
Jace, I don't know what to say, mate. I don't know what to say. It's so
Support
painful.
someone else.
No, I can't. You can't, can you? I can't. I wish I could.
18
I
league
wish I could,
defeats.
but I can't.
Let's talk about Forest. Well done.
Yeah, well done to Nottingham Forest.
Well
but, mate,
managed.
they could have been 3-0 up after 15
yeah,
minutes.
and you lot
Seriously,
just-
we're 2-0 down.
Chris Wood, he's good in the air. It's not breaking news. Where's Romario doing a Superman impression? Van der Ven getting beat in the air. Pathetic.
We're all over the place. So I can't defend it. The only thing I can defend is that we're in the semi-final of Europa League. That's
That's not defending the league form, mate.
No, the league form's disgrace, and I think they should be ashamed of themselves, some of them, because the Premier League's where it's at. 18 Premier League defeats is disgusting. That's not where. That's nowhere.
18?
That's unacceptable. To be a Spurs manager, to have some pride in your performance.
Relegation form, that, by the way.
Yeah, of course it is. It's
On
terrible.
another season, that puts you right
And
in the bottom
players
3.
as well. Some of these players are on a lot of money. These players come in. You have some pride in your performance, for crying out loud. You're playing for Tottenham. You're playing at one of the best stadiums in the world, and you're putting in performances like that, like no heart, no passion, no desire to win a game, to have some, have some balls to go out there and play in front of a crowd who is flat. Get them off their seats. Do something different. Try something. Have some nuts about you. Right. But honestly, it's painful. It is. It's actually painful to watch. And I watched Man United at the weekend. They're the same. They're just as bad as Tottenham. The way they play, flat, embarrassing to watch. Like, come on. Like, I get it. It's Europa League football. I get it. You're in the semi-final.
No,
I get it, mate. I get it. You're in the semi-final, but that's unacceptable, mate. You can't keep losing like this every game. You can't keep getting 18 Premier League defeats. Like the manager can't stay in the job. Even if you win the Europa League, I get it.
You
You win the
can't.
Europa League, mate. You can't lose 18 games in the Premier League and be a Tottenham manager. You can't.
Mike, do you know what, right?
The players should be ashamed of themselves as well.
It could get to 20. It could get to the magic 2-0. If that happens, mate, I don't even think I'm going to bother doing Has Anyone Seen with you lot. I might relegate us from Has Anyone Seen. No fun. Can I say second half there you had a bit of a go? I'm going to,
Oh, 2-0 down, Jace.
Too little too
Every
late.
game, mate. We're 2-0 down, 1-0 down after 5 minutes the other week. 1-0 down again. It's every game. 1-0 down. There's no pride keeping a clean sheet at Spurs. There's no pride in having a performance, in the Premier League. People are turning up. It costs good money to go and watch Tottenham play. It's not cheap going there.
Can I just say, though, Forest, well played Forest. It's important we mention things. I know a lot of people feel that we always sometimes go for the disaster and the disastrous Spurs 18 defeat. Forest back up to third.
Yeah.
I mean, well played. They get it right. Nuno's got
He's
them
up
well
there for
organised.
manager of the season.
Look, for me, he's the manager of the season. Liverpool fans will have they'll cry. And for me, if he gets Champions League football, manager of the season. For me.
Yeah, I hear you.
And the big Ange, mate, he stinks the place out. He stink. He stinks as a manager. Stinks.
He's probably the worst Premier League manager Spurs have ever had,
Well,
mate.
that's comfortably.
18 Premier League losses.
Mate, on another season.
Breaking records we are. He's still in the job.
Well,
I get it. We've got to play Bodo. If we get beat by Bodo Glimt, then...
Good team, then, by the way.
Good team.
Good team. Don't underestimate Bodo Glint.
Oh, dear. I don't know what to say anymore. Let's go to Gareth. He's a Spurs fan. Gareth.
Right, Gareth.
Hello, Jace. Hello, Jamie.
Hello.
Pony! Absolute garbage. I left after 70 minutes.
I had a few people message me saying I've left 72 minutes and gone.
A toilet. Absolutely toilet. There's no shape, no balance whatsoever. I'll tell you what, Jay. Sack him now. Put Mason in there or whatever.
Oh, come
they
on.
might have half a chance if they set him up correctly.
Gareth, come on, mate. You can't have Ryan Mason taking the semi-final. You can't, mate. Come on, do me a favour.
At least he set him up properly.
Oh, what do you mean set him up properly? What are you talking about?
He always wins a
What are you
trophy
talking
second
about?
season, though.
Come on, mate. You can't do that. He's got to the semi-final. You've got to give him the semi-final. I know it's painful, and I know it's unacceptable. You can't sack him now. There's no point. It's pointless. See if he can get through the semi-final.
Why, they sacked Mourinho?
Yeah, I know. How'd that go?
Yeah, but he's a winner,
And listen,
Jamie.
we've got to wait there. We've got to head back to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium where Joe Shen is standing by with Ange Postecoglou.
And appreciate you talking to us as ever. They gave you everything tonight, just not the right result.
Yeah, no, disappointing. Another disappointing result for us. Another loss that, for the large part, was self-inflicted. We just gave away 2 poor goals and gave ourselves a mountain to climb. And the frustrating bit was that our football after that was outstanding. And I still think, even with that start, we still deserved to win the game with the way we played and the opportunities we had. But doesn't deny the fact that we did lose another game of football, which is disappointing.
Yeah, was it the manner of the goals that frustrates you the most?
Yeah, just the details of it, just some concentration, and both were preventable from our perspective.
Did you get a lot of encouragement in terms of the way the players responded to going 2-0 down?
It's not about encouragement. It's I know how we can play, and but we've lost too many games this year where that kind of scenarios happen where we've just been our own worst enemy. And I've got no doubt the football we can play is good enough to win games of football regularly in the Premier League, and we shouldn't be in the position we are. But unfortunately, again today, we let ourselves down.
Forest are obviously resolute, tough to break down, but you caused them lots of problems in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, on the balance of play, we should have won that game. Things that are falling our way in front of goal is similar to kind of the Frankfurt game here at home, where we're creating a lot of opportunities. But I still, the overwhelming feeling for me is disappointment at another loss, because I just feel we could have. This is a game we should have won.
And understandably, plenty of changes tonight. Are you happy with the impact of those who came in?
Look, it was important. Richarlison, Odeber, Kulusevski, they needed to play. Kevin Dancer needed to play, get some minutes into them, and we had to protect a few others. And which is tricky for the lads. I get that. It doesn't sort of help the cohesion of the team. But even with all those changes, I still felt we were good enough to win the game.
Is that likely to be the case going into Liverpool as well? Are you going to have to manage minutes and rotate again, possibly?
A little bit, maybe not as much with that one, because the difficulty with this game, fixture has always been when you play away from home in Europe, it takes its toll, and certainly took its toll. Whereas we've got a sort of good 6-7 days for the Liverpool game, and then got a good 4-day break. So won't be making too many changes.
Can I just ask you about Destiny Udogie? I think I saw him warming up with the team before the game. How is he?
No, he's fine. He's just he's one. We decided to give a rest tonight, but he's no problems.
Thanks for your time, Ange.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ange Postecoglou there speaking after the game. Let's go back to Gareth, who's a Spurs fan. Gareth.
Hi, Sam. Tell me I just didn't have a deja vu.
Outstanding, he said.
What game? What game should we have won? It was absolutely clueless.
Jeez.
Oh, my days.
Gareth, he said it was outstanding.
Yeah. So was the dog and duck I watched on Sunday.
Do you know what? He got Nuno today, right? Anyone that thinks that the possession that the side has against Nuno when they're 2-0 up, it's the game plan. Nuno has got it off to an absolute tee. When they go in front, they are one of the toughest sides to get not only back on level, but they you leave yourself open to the counter attack. And once they went 2-0 up, basically Forest said, "Come on, in, you're not going to get two. I dare you to try and." So you can have all the possession. You can have shot. Yeah, second half the performance was better. I'll give Spurs that. But you got Nuno'd. Everyone gets Nuno'd.
We haven't got a player to unlock a defence. Time and time again, I've seen it this season. Teams just sit back, come on to break us down. They can't do it.
No.
They cannot do it. We haven't got that player.
Good enough.
Like a Gascott, like a thread a ball through, beat a player, thread a ball through. Absolutely pony.
No, I didn't see the game that Ange saw there. I did not see that.
Not the game he's watching.
Yeah, Forest
like 5
are very
minutes
clever.
at the end, he thinks he can come out and do an interview like that. For a
Forest
5-minute flurry at the end.
They're a well
Half the
coached.
ground had left.
They know what they're doing. They got two brilliant centre halves.
He deserves a semi-final.
Huh?
You think he deserves to take the semi-final?
Listen, does he deserve it? Probably not, but what's the point in sacking him now? You're not going to get a manager in now that's going to make a huge difference to this team. Ryan Mason is not the answer, mate. He is not the answer. He is not a Spurs manager. He's not. I'm sorry. Stop thinking that.
Well, get Harry, Big H.
Harry, come on. No, it's just not going to happen.
No, you're stuck with him now.
You're going to deal with him for the semi-final. If you get through, then he gets the final.
Yeah.
I don't know if he stays in a job, regardless whether we win or not. I
How
don't
can
know.
he keep hold of a job when you could lose 20 games in the league season in the Premier
Mate,
League?
but if he wins the Europa League,
No,
it's Champions League football, and he's won a trophy.
That is not good enough to keep a job in the Premier League.
Don't know, you know.
Anyone can win a cup. You can get lucky.
No, mate, but if you get Champions, it's not easy to win a European Cup.
Mate, you could be getting relegated in another season. Wake up to this.
No, I know, but I don't know.
So you saying a 90-minute game could decide whether he's good enough to keep you? They made the same mistake last season, Manchester United with Ten Hag. A 90-minute game against Man City, he kept his job. But the reason he should have lost his job is because of the league form. And it isn't until 6 months later, they give him a contract, get into November, December, you've got to go. Same thing's going to happen. History will repeat itself in this one.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.